Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but now let's talk about Solana. As we are starting off the morning, Monday morning, December the 11th, you guys can see we're seeing the red continue. As you know, I did cover, Cardano late night update as well as Avalanche. We saw this retracement at that time. And reason as to why this is the case is because of the fact that, we all have seen Bitcoin lose a huge, massive level of support, which, did cause this massive flush. But I'm not worried at all. We need to keep reminding ourselves. This is something people tend to forget sometimes. We need to keep reminding ourselves how the market is looking on the weekly time frame as well as on the monthly time frame. If we look at it from this point of view, we kind of start understanding, hey, you know what, this is just part of the market cycle, because at the end of the day, nothing will go up forever. There are going to be retracement, especially if you are a cryptocurrency holder. You know how crypto works. So let's take a look at Solana, see what is happening right now and what are some price targets that I could be aiming for the price of Sol. So if we're looking at the price, it's currently sitting at $67.28. We're down about 8% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down 0.5% in Bitcoin comparative over the past 24 hours. Market cap currently sitting at $29.7 billion and the 24-hour trading volume approaching the $3 billion mark, which is really nice to see. But aside from this, let's take a look at the price, see what is happening, and of course what we could be aiming for as we do go further into this week ahead of us. And speaking about this week, I hope you guys have a really successful week. And almost holidays season, holiday week, which is of course the Christmas Eve. That is really, really exciting. So hope you guys really spend that with your family and get your last minute Christmas shopping done. But let's take a look at BTC. So let me show you guys what's happening with Bitcoin. This is something I indicated in my updates yesterday if you did watch it. So not a surprise at this point that we did lose this support and had this massive flush. So basically my target that I was aiming for the price of BTC was at most at 27,788. That was the most I was aiming for, but we did see the whales come in and take advantage and really push the price down even more. But again, even though we did see a huge flush in terms of the price going all the way down to 40,500, but this price did not last too long. We had a lot of buying pressure at this range and it got picked up really fast. We're talking about a 5% increase instantly, and that should show you that there is a lot of demand in the crypto space. And this wick was bought back up very quickly. The only people that lost here, if you've been holding, totally fine. If you're spot holding, absolutely okay. But the people that were leverage trading, they got wrecked. Imagine the people that did not even have stop losses in place. And surprisingly, there are some people out there that don't put stop loss. They got wiped out. And if you look at the liquidation numbers, we're talking millions of dollars got liquidated just by this wick. And if you're in the crypto space, these wicks are normal occurrence. I know a lot of newcomers coming into the space right now might not know this and might be a very scary time for you guys, but let me tell you, we're in a bull market right now. There will be times like these, and this is where you want to kind of educate yourself that, hey, this is a market cycle. Nothing is going to go up straight in one line, and this is part of the game. We get flushed here and there by the whales, and you just don't want to be on the wrong side. And in order for you to be on the wrong side, just don't leverage trade and do those shenanigans. But let's take a look at Solana's price. Before we get into the Solana price, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Solana is no exception, guys. Solana obviously reacted to the BTC's price. So did the entire market. We saw Sol fall down to $64.29, but I'm loving it. Now you guys might be saying, Crypto ZX, are you crazy? Look where we're supported at now. If you really look at the support, guys, we're being supported at the previous yearly high. That has turned into support. As the price of Solana is going, the previous resistance is turning into support, which is lovely to see. We've seen this happen pretty much since we broke out on October out of this huge level of resistance at $26. Pretty much every time we faced a resistance and actually flipped it into support, it's just been doing that back and forth. And also, if you're looking at it on the daily time frame, Solana is in an upwards trajectory. You guys can see higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So we're definitely in an upwards trend. I'm not worried at all as far as Solana is concerned. I think this will bounce back really quick. So the people that were kicking themselves at $78.25 just 2 days back, you guys are getting a 13%, almost 14% discount right now for the price of Sol. But at the same time, this level of support right where we're currently sitting at is very important. The support is very crucial. Now let's say BTC does go down more, starts retesting possibly at 41,000 once again. Maybe whales try to flush out the markets once again. We could potentially, if the price of Solana loses the support line, there's a chance that Sol could fall down to $58, and I think that is the worst case scenario, which is a 13% drop. Again, is that something I'm worried about? Absolutely not. This might give a lot of people a better entry, but I'm thinking this as the worst case scenario. As of now, Solana is holding quite strong against BTC, which is of course really nice to see. But obviously, if Bitcoin does see a flash crash, potentially, sorry, not 41,000. I was talking about this mark. Sorry, I apologize. If we do retest $40,354, I think losing this support line could potentially take the price of Solana to retest at $58. But I think this is going to bounce back up very quickly. But this would invalidate. So now hear me out. If this support were to be lost, this could invalidate the upwards trajectory. So that's something we need to keep in mind. Actually, hold on. No, I apologize. No, we don't. We need to drop below $51 to invalidate. So it would still be okay for the price of Sol to fall down to $58.30, and we still be in an upwards trend, which is great to see. But do I see this happening? A 13% drop for a project with this much momentum right now is quite a bit. But let's face it. I've mentioned this in my video yesterday. It was in a Caspa update as well as our Cardano's update. I literally called this. I started saying, and if you want to question that, feel free to go watch. I'll tell you, it was either the Cardano or the Caspa update, possibly even the Solana one, because you can mention it in every one. You tend to forget things, but I was saying that I'm feeling that the market is in extreme greed. And when the market is in extreme greed, you people are just getting extremely bullish, market is just pumping left and right. People tend to forget, hey, hold on, we're in greed. We might want to start locking in some profits. And I said that right before the pullback, because guys, let's face it, in order for you to kind of realize if the market is in that zone, you want to be looking at your portfolio, number one. Number two, you look at the monthly time frame and of course the weekly time frame. If the market is pumping like madness, you best believe there's a pullback coming, and you best believe locking in profits is not a bad idea. And especially the Caspa community, I don't know what it is with those people. Not all of them. Some of the people actually understand where it's coming from, but I think there's a lot of newcomers coming to the space. But I've continuously said lock some profits in. But these guys think when I say lock profits in, that means closing out your entire position. I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking only about trolls that think that I'm saying you have to do it. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is lock some profits in so you maximize your gain at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to you. But some people take it so personal that they start saying, oh, you're this and you're that. I have no time to deal with that. But thank you so much for the Solana community for showing day in day out support. I think 2024 is going to be revolutionary for Sol. Let me know down below what you guys think. And Solana's ecosystem projects have been pumping. I have a lot of eyes on specific ones, and boy, are they in green right now. But like I said, we'll take it one step at a time. Love you all, and see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.